So this week's 2 Minute Tuesday comes following a discussion with a client recently who was a little bit confused about how he would pay for his dream home should he find it here in this sunny part of Spain. So welcome to this week's edition, number 63 of 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes. Now, a couple of days ago, I was talking with the client on the phone about a property that he was interested in. Now, the property was in the Fortuna area of Murcia, which is about 20 minutes from our base here in Hondon de las Nieves. Now, he's got his heart set on a particular villa, and if everything was as it appeared on our website with the photos and the video, he decided he'd like to buy it. But he then asked what to me was a very simple question, but to him was a very important question. How does he pay for the villa? Now, my instant response would normally be to explain the situation and then point him in the direction of one of the relevant 2 Minute Tuesday videos that we've recorded. However, we actually haven't filmed a video about the payment profile for purchasing your villa. So here we go. Now, I'm going to take a couple of things for granted, and that are that you've already found your dream home, you've had your offer accepted, you're a cash buyer, because 95% of our buyers are cash buyers. So the first thing you need to do is to have the property taken off the market, so nobody else can come and steal it from you. You found your dream home, you don't want to lose it. So you may not be aware, but in Spain it's unusual for agents to have exclusivity on the property, and it may be marketed by many agencies. So it's very important that we secure it as soon as we possibly can. Now, in order to do this, we need to do a couple of things. Now, we need to meet your lawyer, and we need to have a reservation contract made. Now, this is a very simple purchase contract. It's Mr. and Mrs. A selling to Mr. and Mrs. B, property C, on or around this date, for the following amount and following the following payment profile. Now, normally you would pay a €3,000 deposit to take the property off the market. Now, in Spain, the reservation deposit is paid to secure your property, and the deposit is paid to your lawyer. Now, remember, you mustn't pay the deposit to the agent, you don't ever give it to the vendor, and you don't give it to the vendor's lawyer. You pay the €3,000 to your lawyer to express or confirm your wish to purchase the property. Your lawyer will then do all of the conveyancing checks to make sure that the property is legal and in a correct status to be purchased. It's only when your lawyer is 100% satisfied that everything is correct that the funds will be released to the vendors, and this will be done with your authorisation. It's also worth remembering that the deposit itself is non-refundable if you change your mind. The only way it can be refunded is if your lawyer finds an issue with the property and that they advise you not to purchase the property. So, for example, there's a plan to build an airport or a road nearby, the standard conveyancing searches. Now, depending on how quickly the sale goes through will determine if there are any stage payments. Now, normally it's a relatively quick 4 to 8 weeks for a sale, and so we'll have the initial reservation deposit and then the balance will be paid at the notary. However, if there's an extension needed for whatever reason in the sale process and the sale takes more than the normal 7-8 weeks, then we're going to ask for the following. We're going to ask for a €3,000, which is payable at the lawyers when the contract is signed, then a 10% deposit, which is normally within a month of the contract being signed, and the balance upon signing at the notary, which is the actual purchase itself. Now, this is the standard payment profile for the vast majority of the sales that we undertake in the area. However, there are always exceptions, and if you think you need something slightly different, then please speak to us and we can see how we can assist you. Now, for one very, very important reminder, especially for the buyers, when you pay any money, the initial deposit, a stage payment, whatever it is, the money always goes directly to your lawyer. Never give it to the estate agent, never give it to the vendor, never give it to the vendor's lawyer. All payments go through your lawyer. Now, you are paying them to look after your interests, so let them govern when the payments are made. Your lawyer knows what needs paying, when it needs paying, so let them manage the payments for you on your behalf. I'll get it right eventually. This also applies to the vendor. All monies paid to you will come directly from your lawyer, so you won't be paid by the buyer or their agent, it will come from the lawyer. Anyway, this concludes this week's edition of 2 Minute Tuesday. We've only covered the absolute basics in this short format. However, if you would like more information, please don't hesitate to contact me on the details on the screen at the moment. The buyers and sellers section of our website are full of useful videos like this one. We have ebooks that you can download, we have articles, so please make use of them and we'll continue to produce them for you. Thanks again for your time. We'll look forward to seeing you for the next episode of 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes. It is that hot at the moment. I'm going to be in that blue stuff behind me very, very shortly. So for today, Adios.